Hello everyone, Aiden here from Push Square with Sammy Barker's review of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Is this one worth a revisit? Well, let's find out in our PS5 review. Dutch developer Guerrilla seemingly achieved the impossible with Horizon Zero Dawn. After a decade of slaving away over the Killzone series, the studio effectively retooled itself as a maker of open world RPGs, and it sold tens of millions of copies in the process. The intellectual property of Horizon has since seen the release of a sequel, a PSVR 2 spin-off, and there's even a LEGO adaptation on the way this year. This remaster from Nix's initially seemed superfluous when it was first rumoured, but a $10 upgrade fee and the ability to import save files from the PS4 version has won a lot of fans over, and we have to say, it's an outstanding upgrade, bringing the original release much closer to its successor, Horizon Forbidden West. That means you can now play the two titles back to back with very little compromise, a goal Sony was also eager to achieve with its two The Last of Us titles. Now of course, presentation is the key differential between the 2017 title and this PS5 upgrade, as the gameplay remains completely unchanged. That means you'll still be controlling the same flame-haired huntress, Aloy, through a series of tropical biomes as she explores a post-apocalyptic sandbox populated by mechanical dinosaurs. This sci-fi story is captivating throughout, tackling topics from two different timelines as it deals with the politics of present day and the cataclysmic events that led to the world's current state. In some ways, the story in this inaugural entry is far more focused than its follow-up, with the twists being much more impactful. It's a shame though that a lot of the major beats occur off-screen, as many of the revelations are reserved for audio logs, but it's riveting stuff even if it borders on ridiculous at times. The protagonist makes for a fun conduit for everything that occurs too. She's just as baffled and bedazzled as you will be. Perhaps the weakest part of the game are its side quests, this being Guerrilla's first foray into the RPG genre after all. Now these do improve in the Frozen Wild expansion, which is included in this package, but there's a gulf between the optional content featured in the first game and Forbidden West. Nevertheless, Nix's has re-recorded over 10 hours of motion capture and completely reshot some cutscenes, bringing conversations closer to what you see in the sequel. This is one element that goes above and beyond what you would expect from the average remaster, and that's a pretty consistent line of thought across the entire release. This is a real labour of love that transforms an already handsome title into one of the best looking games on the PS5. For example, foliage has been completely redone to more closely match the plants and scenery seen in the concept art, while the whole game has been meticulously relit to make the lighting much more realistic. More modern Decimatech improvements have been backported into this game to improve the overall atmosphere, such as the Anubis cloud engine, which adds density to the release's skyboxes. The water, one of the worst visual aspects of the original, has also been redone and now ripples naturally as Aloy moves through it. These may all seem like small improvements, but they're quite transformative when taken as a whole. There are also much better materials and textures in this new version of the game, with certain surfaces deforming as Aloy moves through the environment. The aforementioned foliage famously didn't react to the heroine's body in the original, but now it bends and distorts as she pushes through it. Some of these details don't quite hit the same highs as Forbidden West, but they're extremely close, and the two titles definitely sit side by side. Now the footage you're watching here today is running in quality mode, which is 4K and 30 frames per second. There is a performance mode running at 60 FPS with support for the PS5 Pro, promised when the supercharged system launches later in the year. For the purposes of the video review, we wanted to show you the image quality, which is truly exceptional in the quality mode, but the performance mode is also of very high quality, and for a lot of people it likely won't be worth the frame rate hit to pick quality over performance. Outside of visuals, the audio mix has been remastered and now takes full advantage of the PS5's proprietary 3D audio technology, which does not get talked about enough. The sound is absolutely astonishing throughout, as the groans of machines in the far distance are offset by the whoosh of swirling winds and the dusty thuds of nearby human footsteps. DualSense support has also been integrated, with Aloy's bow and arrow acting as the perfect complement for the pad's adaptive triggers. Our only real criticism, and this is true during the review period but may later be patched, is that earned trophies do not transfer to the remaster. This means if you are hoping to pick up your progress to polish off the platinum, it's not currently possible, as you won't automatically unlock any of the gongs that you've earned in the PS4 version. Your actual game progress will transfer across, however, making this an irritating oversight for a project that seems so thoughtfully executed in every other department. Horizon Zero Dawn is very much one of Sony's standout projects of the last 10 years, and this superb remaster by Nixxes puts it among the best looking games on PS5. While the side quests and supporting content don't quite match up to its sequel Forbidden West, the more focused story is arguably better than its successor, and it's presented almost flawlessly in this remastered format. We're giving Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered an 8 out of 10. Thank you everyone for checking out our review of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Will you be upgrading for the $10 fee, or are you paying the full whack price? Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more PlayStation video content. Anyway, until next time, I've been Aaron, and this has been Push Square.